muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. He may try
Cocoa Butter.
A loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101.
I like that little song, though.
Let your defense
it's straight.
take over with better field position.
Henry, the ball carrier. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's your 1st and 10. Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a
I liked it.
Because sometimes
it depends on what team you're using.
The run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from
Matt, I like that they got a single back.
Yeah, some might say that the guy
single back south or something.
I used to have a coach who called it marrying.
They got a
meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own
single back north and single back south or something
to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're
Hold on, little nigga, what you doing?
The rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have on the
running for all them
that can
yards?
work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson steps away.
Oh, we'll take that.
Lets it flush, and and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
Is that somebody knocking?
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 now?
Do not answer it, Daniel. I'll answer
it.
it.
My old man talk about it. Usually
Give me 1 second first. Somebody knocking on my door.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not.
Be right back, Frank.
What is that? That motherfucker dropped so many fucking passes, boy. Fucking suck. You want your cup?
Put him down. All right, I'm ready, Frank.
Down the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
All right, thank you.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A stop by Shaquem Griffin.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job.
Man, how you get talk about nigga with one hand? Oops, I might get banned for that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend momentum. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it with one hand.
Battle on your hands.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks
get the
football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Okay, ask Devin to clean it up, baby. Okay, we'll put it back in there. Daniel, boy, why you bring it in here? Go put it up.
We'll have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Steps away to his left and nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have.
We need a new DJ.
Snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now it's Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
Nope.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That's DJ shit there.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
You don't never hear DJ rap, but Biggie come on. There you go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second and 1.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
No gain on the
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's a Cali shit.
On first down, it's Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. That's caught inside the 20. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 8.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And he will be brought as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Playing the whole song, too.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. That one covers
Houston women do that
29
shit.
yards, first down.
No.
So operating
City
from
boys,
Tennessee
New York.
territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead. They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Wilson.
Fuck you talking about?
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 43. He'll start with a give to Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Flush to his right. He'll look downfield for Humphreys, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Oh, bad Seattle memories on that sequence. Russell Wilson intercepted again by Malcolm Butler.
And let's face it, when we went into this game, were we not wondering, could that happen again? Would we have to talk about this? Would Malcolm Butler be able to pull it off? And he did.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 15.
He's brought down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Get off me!
And he will fight his way into
that South fans nigga.
Touchdown. Derrick Henry.
What's his problem? Look at the replay, Frank. Get off me! He did him like Josh Norman.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Seahawks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 46. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37.
Oh, when he went off on Twitter or something.
Throwing again. Wilson.
Thirsty.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Soft ass
now he's going to
niggas.
swing this one out to his running back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Titans 35, Seahawks 21.
Out is the kickoff.
What you trying to say? Said something.
Send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You see my dude just kept running?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A run there with Henry.
How did you catch me, Frank?
Only for about 3. Second down coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
It's 3rd and 9.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Also gets the same person.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now left side on the swing pass. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
That's when Janet Jackson showed her tatas.
A lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the
Frank, why won't you let me be great?
With a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Oh.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Here's Brett Kern now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
Good game, Gilmo. Not Gilmo, but y'all talk about Gilmo. Good game, Frank.
Put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed.
Hey, I ain't been getting no type of messages in the group.